Each night in Australia, 44,000 young people experience homelessness. Due to a series of life circumstances that more often than not are not their fault, these young people end up in a situation of intense fear, hopelessness, and isolation. When young people find themselves in this position, when they're thinking about what they're going to eat that night, where they're going to sleep, how they're going to keep their belongings safe, they don't have the capacity to think about what they're going to be when they grow up or how they're going to live a fulfilling life. Paul was one of these young people. Paul is a quirky, energetic, and charismatic young man. He's curious and keen to learn, and he lights up the room when he is there. But for the Society Melbourne team, the thing that we most admire in Paul is his resilience. Paul entered the foster care system at the age of 13, and just a few short years later, he aged out of the system and faced the terrifying reality of becoming homeless. Paul was lucky at this time to find Launch Housing, one of our main partners and one of the major service providers of housing in Victoria. And from there, Paul's journey with Society Melbourne began. Society Melbourne is the umbrella organisation for a group of hospitality-based social enterprises. We exist with the mission of creating pathways out of homelessness for young people. We do this through running businesses that are both profit generators and training bases. Our work is centred around the 4 pillars of sustainable change: housing, education, employment, and confidence. These 4 pillars are the researched and grounding basis of the work that we do and the decisions that we make every day in creating and improving our programs. Our training program is an individualised program that works with young people who are supported in housing and casework by our partners at Launch Housing and Melbourne City Mission. Trainees start at our coffee cart and progress through three modules of training, facing increased responsibilities and challenges as they go. Critical to the success of our program is that our trainees are paid at the award rate wage for every hour that they train with us, meaning that they can understand the value of themselves in the workplace and know what it's like to be respected as employees. Paul started our training program in October 2017. Without prior workplace experience, he rocked up keen as a bean 2 hours early to his first shift. Soon enough, and with careful guidance, Paul was coming in a cool 10 minutes early with an attitude to learn and greeting customers with friendly banter. Now, Paul is in his 3rd and final module of training at our buzzing Brunswick Cafe, Home 1. Here, Paul's confidence has soared and he's gained a keen interest in making coffee, food preparation, and creating great customer experiences. As a result of this program, Paul has decided to pursue further education in hospitality, having just begun his Certificate 3 in hospitality, and he plans on opening his own restaurant one day soon. Paul has taken back the keys to his own life and has started to create his pathway towards a fulfilling future. Our dream is that every one of our enterprises will be run by young people like Paul who have faced and overcome adversity. Paul is just one of the many stories of 13 young people that have gone through our training program. For me, I've known Paul for the 18 months of the program and I've seen him grow in confidence, maturity and skills, and I'm so excited to see where he'll go next. That is why I believe so deeply in the work that we do at Society Melbourne, and that's why I'm here tonight to tell you about our next project. We understand that in order to continue to create an impact, we need to increase the capacity of our training program and we need to increase revenue so that we can continue to sustain our operations and to grow our operations. We've seen the success of Home 1 in both creating revenue and incredible impact on young lives such as Paul, and that's why we have decided to start our next cafe, Home 2. We have strategically partnered with the University of Melbourne, who are keen to have sustainable social enterprises operating on their campus and who have given us the opportunity to bring our young people into a space where other young people are thriving as well. So tonight, we're seeking $40,000 in funding. $40,000 to launch Home 2. $40,000 will mean greater impact and increased revenue. Greater impact means more jobs, more training opportunities, and an amazing sense of confidence for the young people that we work with. Increased revenue means that we can continue to sustain our operations whilst we have that impact, and we can grow our operations so that we can continue to exist for many years into the future to support more young people like Paul. So please, I invite you all tonight to join with us as we go into this next chapter of our journey with Home 2. Thank you.